Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609, and we're at Inks Lake State Park. This is spring break at Inks Lake State Park, Texas. This is like March the 12th, I think, 2020. And I was going to do a site video and kind of show you how the hookups and all that goes, but I think what I'm going to do now is just drive through the park and show you what a crowded park looks like. Because, I mean, it is slammed. It's a beautiful day. Temperature right now is 73. High today is supposed to be like 85. So you got to know there's going to be a lot of people in this lake. We're driving through the area where they have the screened-in shelters right now, and there are people everywhere. I mean, everywhere. It looks like every screened shelter is taken, as in occupied. But we'll just kind of cruise around the park here for around 10 or so minutes because I don't have a thing else to do. But it is slammed. Now, when I came in the entry gate, there's a guy there that watches my channel occasionally, him and his wife, very friendly, nice people. And yeah, he said it's spring break madness, and I agree with that. So this is what America does on, let's make this loop to the left here. We're going to go down to campsites 83 to 94. These are still screened in shelters, mainly. Got a few bluebonnets. That's the Texas state flower, the bluebonnet. Yeah, I'll go slow enough where you can, I'll turn the video back around a little bit over here, like in that. You got to know the kids love this. They got water to play in and places to fish and a lot of outdoor area to run and play. They even got a place over here where they rent paddle boats and different things. It's a little store, and you can see all the people here that have launched their boats. I think I'll just put it in one place and leave it and let it go. But yeah, it's crowded. There's no doubt about that. They rent canoes too, kayaks. And I'm not sure, they sell soft drinks, and I'm not sure if they make hamburgers and stuff in the store or not. They do have Wi-Fi in the park, but it's not very good. But you've got a pretty good Verizon signal here and AT&T, so you should be okay on your cell phone. We're going to go into the sun for a few seconds, and then we'll either turn more into it or out of it. But for those of you that are looking for something to do on spring break, if you want to come to a crowded state park, this is campsites 41 through 57 at Inks Lake State Park. We'll make this loop. And I will turn the camera a little more to the left since it seems like everything's going to be on the left side. Yeah, a lot of people just sitting out. You know, people come to these parks from the cities, and I'm not too sure they're used to all this wide open space, and so they still, it's like a mouse that's been in a cage all its life, and then you open the cage door, the mouse goes out and sits down. You know, it doesn't know what to do with all that space. I'm not saying these people are mice or whatever, but you know, you get trained to live in a claustrophobic small spot like me and my casita. Yep, a lot of young folks out for college spring break and of course high school. Spring break in the different states is at different times. Some of them are the first or the second week, some are the third week. How y'all doing? You guys looking at me like you saw a ghost. There's a prowler. That's not a bad sight right there. For me, it'd be perfect because my view windows are on the hookup side. That's site number 43. 42 is not bad. And this one up here is not bad either, but it's a little further from the view of the lake. You know, everybody's got here, they got all their cooking gear out, they got all their grills out. You know, the cars come here and they're so loaded down with stuff that they can hardly move. And when they get here, they don't use, I'm sure they use all their cooking equipment. Everybody wants to make s'mores and hot dogs and all that stuff. All right. We turn. There's the dump station right there on the right. You can't see it, but it's often they do have a dump station. I don't think that I haven't seen any full hookups. This is sites 51 or 58 through 82, and then 200 through 294. They got a lot of campsites, lots. They sell firewood here at the park. You buy them by bags. They have these little screened in things that have a key. You put money in, and then you can access the, look at this guy here. Gotta love mom and daddy, huh? Getting tired of carrying that kid, huh? Yeah, he found a better way to do that. Yeah, I remember women used to carry their kids on their hips. You know, just kind of. Now these are pull-throughs. These may be full hookups here. Let me, boy, isn't that camera at a good angle? Good God, Rusty, what have you done here? Yeah, there's a sewer hose there. So they do have some full hookup sites, and I guess it's sites 58 through 72. Because I've said in other videos that I didn't think they did have full hookup, but I see that guy here on the right has a hookup. At 206 is a full hookup because he's got his drain hose out. But if you're going to be an RVer, you do not want to be looking for a campsite on spring break. You want to be there. Yep. Or something. And I tell you another trick I've learned. Anywhere there's water, like lakes or rivers, believe me, on the weekends they're going to be slammed, particularly in the summertime. So make plans accordingly. I don't know how many hosts they have here, but they have several. Oh, the only they don't pay the hosts anything. They just give them I'm determined to get this thing right here. I want to see just a little bit of the hood in the camera, so I know I've got it right. So imagine yourself as an RVer full time, and you're just arriving here, and you think you're going to find a first come first served site. Hardy har har. Okay, if we go to the right, we go to campsites 211 through 276. I don't think there are first come first served sites here, but finding it might be a real trick. And I bet you there's 1,000 dogs in here. Everybody's got to have a dog, well, which is fine. If you like dogs, get dogs. If you're able to take care of them like they need to be taken care of, because they're just like children. We're going to go on around this way. Yeah, there's one. I'll pull in this and I'll show you what the firewood dispenser thing looks like. This is the restrooms here. They got showers. So you see that little thing there? It says, well, you can't read. It says woodshed. They got wood in there in packages. I'm not sure how much it is. Probably $10 a package. But you can't gather firewood here in the park at all. If they catch you, you get in trouble. They'd probably ask you to leave. What people do that want privacy and that have the money, for weekends like this, if they're going to have their family around, they'll reserve 2 or 3 sites side by side, and that gives them plenty of room to park and do their cooking and so forth. It is fun to cook out like this, and I don't drink coffee often, maybe 3 or 4 times a year, but if I was out camping on a cool day, yeah, some coffee would be nice. I like the smell of it when it's doing, Look at this place, though, man. I mean, every spot is slammed. I mean, to me, this is nice. I mean, the interesting thing about it, and there is some enjoyment in this, in that you get to see what other people are doing. You get to do some serious people watching. And when I was traveling many years ago and had to go to airport after airport after airport, I found it, if I had a layover of 2 hours, it didn't bother me, because I could sit there in the airport and watch people and enjoy myself for 2 hours very easily. You get to see the whole world pass before your eyes. I mean, nowadays, right now, today, you probably go to an airport and there's nobody there. Storms never last. Inks Lake State Park on a busy spring break day. I mean, it is packed. Yeah, we'll let this go a few minutes. What I'll do is, I'm doing this on the Pixel, and it'll take forever to upload, but what I'll do, I'll just get back home and start uploading it, and it'll be up sometime this week. But it's just good to see all this stuff, man. This is America at recreation, at recreating. That's a Mini something, Winnebago Mini, that RV we just looked at. Here's a guy's got him a metal building on the back that he's made. It's got an air conditioner. Maybe I can pull around there and show it to you. It's pretty neat, actually. I'm trying to get around here where I can show it to you. If you can see that right there? That's just a metal building that guy's built, and he's put in or that's a storage building that he's put an axle under, is what he's done. That's what he's done exactly. That's just a metal storage building, and he's put a double axle under it and made him an RV. Yeah. Not a bad deal, huh? There's a thought, guys. Get you a metal storage building, get you a double axle, and stick it up under there. Man, I'm telling you, you got to know what you're doing to do stuff like that. Here's a side here, but it's reserved. I haven't seen a single. Go ahead. I haven't seen a single spot that is not reserved or has somebody in it. This is a big group here. It might be some college group. Well, spring break is also for high schools and stuff. And some of the schools are closed. Not in this area, but around Houston, Texas area, they've closed some schools. Yeah, there'll be some good come out of all this. You watch what I'm telling you. They may find a cure for cancer. You watch. There's a big downside, but for every left, there's a right. For every up, there's a down. And so that's the way I look at it. Was that one here's one here not taken. See, so you could, no, that says reserve. Sorry about that. Yeah, if it's got that big red R on it, somebody's coming. Look at this setup over here on the right. Let me show you this one. I'll put it over there so you can see that. There's about 1, 2, 3, looks like 4 or 5 tents. And yeah, that's going to be the party group there. That's going to be the serious party group. Young guys look like they're somewhere in the age of 25, in that range. Yeah, that's the Hellraisers of the world. And that'd be my spot too, right next to them. because you know they're not going to go to bed till 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. There's a guy who's camping in his car, but he's got a tent too. He got him a tent and a car. Do. Yes, sir, this is not bad, guys. Beautiful weather. Again, it's 73 degrees, going to be 85 today. Yeah, there are going to be some sunburned people. Notice everybody's got on shorts, short sleeve shirts. And I probably could have gone that way, but I didn't. Yeah, the people that are going to do the work here now are the people that clean the restrooms, pick up the trash, and all that stuff, because, you know, you got to know that the trash cans are going to be full to overflowing all the time. Let it go another few minutes, guys, because I'm just enjoying this ride around. It's better than sitting at home and doing a video sitting at the dining room table, I can tell you that. Look, at this place is packed. I'm not kidding you, man. Jesus. I mean, I realized, when he said it was spring break madness, he wasn't kidding. Like the camera's a little tilted, doesn't it? Well, I'm not a great videographer, as you all know, and I misspeak or whatever, getting my words mixed up, get dates mixed up, get the wrong year, month, hour. What difference does it make? Enjoy the view. Yeah, they got a lot of camp. Well, you feel. Let's just say they've got 200 campsites. I think they have more actually, including the screened-in shelters. But that's a minimum. Say there's 3 people in a group. That's 600 people. That's a small town, And you got the garbage and all the things that go with humanity and sheesh. Yeah, and it'll be for a week. Well, we'll go towards the exit. I'll end the video on the way. And hopefully I can get this uploaded today. Hey, there, I'm kind of a poet. Dale, eat your heart out. Beautiful lake. It was down a little bit because they lower the lakes once every 2 or 3 years to let people work on their boat docks, and also it does something to some kind of weed that starts to take over the lake. But it's full now. Perfect timing for spring break. I'm sure that wasn't an accident. This is a Thursday. And these people are here through the weekend for sure. Yeah, the cabins are not a bad idea, actually. They have air conditioning. I think they have a little cooktop, a couple of cots. You'd have to ask them, but I believe that's correct. For those that didn't want to put up a tent or pull it or don't have an RV, that's another way to go to the state parks. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, from Inks Lake State Park on a busy spring break day in Texas, USA, this is Rusty78609 saying, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want, anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? You know why. It doesn't cost you a penny. If you want to fool with it, do. If you don't want to mess with it, don't. Drink plenty of water, stretch, walk, take deep breaths, stand guard at the door of your mind, and keep your health. Because if you feel healthy, you'll want to do camping and stuff. You'll want to be out and about. Otherwise, you may not. So again, it's a big factor. A big factor in enjoying life is having decent health. And so anyway, adios amigos. Till next time, and hopefully this will be up this century. Bye bye.